Civilization.
Civilization.
Perfect, well done. I used to listen to classical music. Write down one thing you're anxious about today. So one thing I was anxious about last week. Just a group where teachers can go and talk about anything that they have on their mind.
And the impact of hormonal birth control on women's psychology. I think both of those are huge. I think that in future historians are going to look back and think, how did we let this happen? How did nobody foresee this? It wouldn't surprise me if declining birth rates are the number one existential risk. No, it wouldn't be a true existential risk because it's not going to take us beyond the brink of unrecoverable collapse. Like an existential catastrophe, let's say. Birth rates, 100%. Will you be on the JRE podcast anytime soon? Maybe. I haven't spoken to Joe in a little while. I'm looking forward to the next time I get to speak to him, whenever that happens.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. I always daydreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally.
Did you have a good day today? What did you do?
Go to school.
What about, can you circle, oh, you circled D. Good job. Okay, can you think of a word that starts with D?
Doggy.
Doggy. Very good. Well done.
I can do that.
You can do that. I went on a walk this morning and my neighbour has a really cute little dog called Rolo, and it came running up to me and was going "Wah, wah, wah," and I was stroking it. It was very cute.
Really? It's a boy or a girl?
It was a boy. A boy
How
dog.
did you know?
I asked, I said to my neighbour, I said, is the dog a boy or a girl? And she said that he was a boy. And yes. And then a cat came over too. So then I was stroking the cat and the dog. So that was fun.
So they fight?
No, the neighbour was saying to me that they are friends. Some cats and dogs can be friends.
Yes.
If I had a white cat, I would call them Snowflake.
Snowflake?
Yes. Or I would call them Marshmallow.
Marshmallow? Because he's white.
Exactly, yes, because they're white. So I'll just think of all the names that could describe a white cat. Or I could call them Milk. No.
Oh, yummy milk.
Yummy Milk. Milk! Hello, Milk! Milk! No, I don't think Milk is very catchy, is it?
Monkey, you're a monkey.
Oh, my monkey. This monkey.
But why your tail is flat?
It is flat. Do you know why monkeys have long tails?
I thought I'm not a monkey, but you are a monkey.
That's okay. So monkeys have tails so that they can balance. When I am climbing trees and I am jumping to find my bananas, my tail helps me to balance. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Zation.
Yes. Well done. Again, really good try. Civilization.
Civilization.
Perfect. Well done. Territory. Dogs. Sometimes dogs will get very defensive if you walk past their garden. They will start barking because a dog wants to protect its home, its territory.
And this one is a war.
Yes. Average.
Average.
Yes. Ordinary or usual. Good job. What is the average time you wake up when you go to school?
7 p.m. or sometimes 7:10.
7 a.m.? 7:20.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Can you read number 1, please?
After my grandfathers got married, they settled in Texas.
They settled in Texas.
Texas.
Yes, good job. Do you know where Texas is?
Maybe South America.
Good afternoon. It's 21 minutes past 12, which means it is lunchtime. Oh, it's been a long morning. I've had classes back to back. I had 9 to 9:30, 9:30 to 10, 10 to 10:30. Then I had a 15-minute break, and then 10:45 to 11:15, 11:15 to 11:45, and 11:45 to 12:15. So yeah, it's been a chock-a-block kind of day. But that's all right. It's been a good day actually. No tears today, no tears, and there will be no tears for the rest of the day. By the way, I would just like to say thank you so much to some of the lovely people that sent me DMs on Instagram to check that I was okay, or whether you commented on my last video. I think it's so lovely that some of you have just been so kind. Like, it really means a lot. I did feel vulnerable putting that video out where I wasn't feeling my best. Although I always want to be, you know, kind of positive or whatever, like, you've still got to be realistic. So last week I was just happening to have a bad day, and that's just what it was. I did definitely feel a little bit like, oh, do I want to be putting myself crying on the internet? But I mean, yeah, it's real life, isn't it? So it means a lot. Like, I didn't expect anyone to really say anything. I'm not the biggest YouTuber out there. I mean, I say not the biggest. I'm a like teeny tiny YouTuber, but that doesn't matter because I mean, I love YouTube so much, and like, if one person enjoys watching my videos, then that is great to me. So I do really appreciate it so much when I get like a nice comment or a nice message. Like, the kindness of people is just, it's crazy how, you know, people can just be so nice, and it means everything when I get like a nice message or a nice comment. I've had a nice mixture of abilities today with students. I always find that when I have students that are a mixture of like beginner students and then students who are more advanced, I find it just more interesting. It's just nice to play around with some of the younger students and, you know, just have a bit of fun. And then it's also nice to have deeper, more meaningful conversations with the older students too. I think before I have lunch, I think I might wrap a present. So I'm seeing my friend later on today, and it was her birthday so long ago. I think her birthday was in November and it's now April, but I've just got her a little present. So I think I'm gonna wrap that now. I don't think my friend will see this. I don't think she watches my vlogs, but in case she does, she'll already have got the present by the time this vlog goes out, so it's all right. So I got her this light box. Have a light day. You can put it in your living room or your bedroom and just put whatever you want on it, obviously. If you're having a party or something, that would be nice. Some headphones as well. These are cool. Nice colour, tan and white. What happened to the sweets? I'm sure I got some sweets. I'm pretty sure I got some sweets, but they're not in the bag. That's really weird. I'm sure I bought some sweets. Are they in another bag or something? I had this bag of chocolate eggs, which was also going to be part of the present, but I can't find them. They're not in any of my bags. That is so random. You know when you think you've bought something and then it's just not there? Did I not pick it off the shelf? Maybe I didn't even buy it, but in my head I thought I bought it. I'm sure I did. Anyway, there was a bag of sweets, but I can't find them, so never mind. That's so weird. While I'm wrapping my presents, I'm just going to listen to a bit of this. Okay, I've just paused that quickly because I don't know if it's copyright free. So just in case I get a copyright claim on YouTube, I've just paused it for a second. But yeah, I'm loving listening to this playlist. It's called Chill Lo-Fi Mix. And obviously it's just instrumental, like there's no words or lyrics or anything. But I just find it so relaxing. Like it feels like my brain is being massaged with music. That's the only way I can describe it. It just feels so soothing, like so nice. Yesterday, I put it on during lunch as I was eating. I had it on for about 45 minutes. Like I was listening to it in my headphones and I was just so like feeling so good. I don't know what it is, but so yeah, I've been really enjoying that. Like having that in the background sometimes when I'm doing something. Fun fact, when I was at uni and I used to write essays and assignments, I used to listen to classical music as I was writing my essays. I just used to find that the music used to like stimulate my brain and make me be able to concentrate and focus more. Whereas if I didn't have classical music on, I had to have them in my headphones. If I didn't have them on, then I couldn't like focus as much. I just used to get really distracted. I don't know. Classical music got me through my dissertation. Got me through, oh my gosh. I think there's some sort of studies that show that people are able to focus more when they have instrumental music on in the background, but I think it's got to be a certain type of instrumental. Like I think lo-fi music is known for being quite relaxed and good at kind of making your brain engage but relax at the same time. I don't know the science behind it, but so yeah, I'm loving that chill lo-fi mix at the moment. It's just giving me all the vibes, you know, giving me all the good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Okay, let me wrap these presents because oh my god, it's 1:45. Okay, I need to be quick because I've got to eat lunch.
and say, girl, you better take care. Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that.
Ruins the vibe a bit putting this in a Sainsbury's bag, but I forgot to get a gift bag, so hey ho. Oh my god, it's 2 minutes past 1. Okay, I've got like 10 minutes to eat. My alarm has already gone off for me to start setting up to get ready for my next classes because lunch is finished, but I've not yet had lunch. I don't know how the time just ran away with me, but by the time I'd finished wrapping the present, I looked up at the clock and I was like, oh my god, it's past 1. I'm gonna have to absolutely gobble this down. And the next student that I've got, he's always on time, always, so I've got to make sure I'm on time as well. Mind you, I always am. I've never been late for a class, touch wood. The good thing about having a busy day is that it goes really quickly. I feel like I blinked today and the whole day is just gone. Apologies, I'm eating with my mouth full. This is very rude. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to multitask.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
My hair is on its last legs. It needs washing. Wash day is tomorrow. Should I clip it? Maybe I should do like a half up, half down kind of style. Could do, but don't know, not feeling it. I mean, that style's alright, but don't know. I think I'll just keep brushing it in the hope that the grease will just like go away a bit. I could put dry shampoo in it, but I don't want to put dry shampoo on my scalp because I think sometimes it makes my hair, it sometimes makes my head itchy, so I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna wait until I wash it tomorrow. Mind you, it's not too bad, is it? Like, it's not horrendous, it's just a little bit slick Rick. This would be good for like an updo, a bun or a ponytail, but I'm not really in the mood for an updo, so I'm just gonna leave it, never mind. So I finished for the day, teaching is done. Yeah, today was a good day. I'm about to head to Nando's to go meet my friend. I just noticed, I just found in my photos when I was looking for something, there's this, it's called the 5-Step Release and it's by DR Chatterjee. He's a doctor and he's also got a podcast on YouTube where he talks about health and wealth and everything like that. And his 5-step release is supposed to be a way to help you if you're having an anxious day. So like anxious me in the past last week when I was crying my eyes out at the end of class could have done with looking at this. So let's go through it now. Number 1, write down one thing you're anxious about today. So one thing I was anxious about last week when I was really upset after teaching. I felt anxious because I had some challenging behaviour from some students and I just felt overwhelmed because of that. Number 2, what's one practical thing you can do to prevent or prepare for it? Not sure about that. Come back to that one, I don't know about that for now. Number 3, what's one reason it's probably not going to be as bad as you fear? Most of the time we always try and prepare for something which sometimes gives us more anxiety. So because we're trying to, I think I remember saying last week, I was trying to like mentally prepare myself for the classes. Sometimes you end up working yourself up more in your head because you just start thinking of the worst. So one reason I knew it probably wasn't going to be as bad was because yeah, we always think the worst, especially if we're having an anxious day. Number 4, what's one reason you know you can handle it? I've been doing online ESL teaching now for 5 years, so yeah, it's something that I'm just quite used to doing, so I feel like I'm as well equipped as you can be, really. Number 5, name one upside of the situation. Yeah, I suppose the more you put yourself in those situations where you feel uncomfortable, the more you grow. So I suppose it's good as a teacher to have different kinds of students, because it means that you're more prepared. And I think with the last company that I was with before I joined with Cambly, I didn't have as many students that had as much challenging behaviour. I feel like with this company that I'm with now, Cambly Kids, it's a great company, but I do feel like sometimes the behaviour from the students is just more difficult than what I was used to from before. So I suppose it's, yeah, a good thing to just put myself in those situations. Yeah, stretches me. I guess the 5-step release is a way to kind of just talk yourself down a bit. I suppose it's so easy to get so caught up in your anxiety that you just don't think in a practical way, which is understandable, because obviously if you're anxious, you're not thinking of something like that, you're thinking of the worst case scenario. I have actually tried that before on days when I'm feeling anxious, and it does help. So shout out to Dr. Chatterjee. Also as well, there is a Cambly Kids Group on Facebook, which is just a group where teachers can go and talk about anything that they have on their mind. It's quite helpful. I do look through the group like maybe every day or every other day, because I do sometimes find answers to questions that I might have, or say if something's happened, like Cambly's website is playing up and my connection is really bad with the students and I can't connect onto the website or something, then a lot of the time I'll see other teachers who are also talking about the same thing, about how they're having internet problems. So it's a really handy group to have if you are a Cambly Kids teacher, just because you just get to get like a little bit of information, or sometimes it's just nice to know that other people are in the same situation as you, or if you need a bit of advice because maybe there's a parent that you're struggling with communication wise, or you know, anything, like you can ask questions that you have and you can put them on a Cambly Kids corner page, which is really helpful. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head to Nando's now because I've got to meet my friend in less than an hour, so I better leave now. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.